Okay, tonight we are on lanes 13 and 14. Um, we have bowled. Oh, let me get rid of this thing. I guess it does not want to go away. I don't care. Bowled 9 frames. $146 in the 7th with a double in the 8th and the 9th. I'm going with tonight the Low Ridge Ripper, 15-pound fingertip ball, and I'll explain why when I'm in the mood. Again, I don't know how long the battery's going to last, so that's why I started late, and I'm probably going to finish early because the battery power is not good on this laptop. All right, I'm not up yet. Darn the luck. Okay, for unknown reasons, one of our bowlers has not shown up, and he's not called or texted me, and he has my number, so I hope he's okay. John Taylor is no call, no show tonight. I don't know. All right, 10th frame coming up. $23, my knee is bothering me. It's not good. When my knee starts bothering me, sometimes it goes away and sometimes it doesn't, so we'll see. Trying to throw the ball a little bit. Like last week in the last game, I know I didn't take video. Trip 6. I had tried throwing the ball this way, which is like one of my little old spinner shots for part of the game, and I liked the ball reaction, but I didn't like the way it came off my hand with the conventional grip. So that's why I'm trying fingertip grip this week. Yeah, shoot 20 to 220, not really sharp with it yet, and I don't know if I'm going to be sharp with it, but I thought I'd give it a chance. So that's all there is for that. All right, second game coming up. All right, so I don't care whether I shot 223 or not. I'm making a move. I'm going back to the feast or famine shot, which I bowled a good game with last week. Because in the 223, I had 2 Brooklyns, 3 nose diver shots where I made my spares, and I got a couple good strikes in there too. But it's just like, come on, you got to start bowling well. You can't just score well off of luck. Okay, hit my mark. I moved left 2 boards with my feet from where I was. And, you know, this ball, it wants to roll forward a lot. So, I mean, a forward rolling ball like that with a forward rolling hand position, it's not perfectly ideal, but I might have a good enough shot out on the lanes to make it work. Oh boy, this is so bad no matter what I do. Last week I made 2 baby splits. Not tonight so far. Just one. Just missed one. Well, I just don't. Actually, I did not push the ball away in the right direction there. So I'm gonna, even though I don't want to, I got to give myself a little pass on the first shot and try to do the right thing. Get my arm swing correct. Wow, so one good ball a game. I actually threw it well, and the ball hit a ton. So it's all in the way I throw it. Yeah, I know it's hard to see it from this angle, but I had to cough. No, pulled the ball like 2 boards left. It stayed there, luckily, but just spraying the ball all over. Aggravation. There we go. 3 strikes and 2 opens, 2 splits, you know. Oh, just not sharp. Perfect chop. Yes. On the first ball, I tried spinning it instead of rolling it. And I moved my feet 3 boards to the right, and I still threw it too hard. So, but I mean, I can hear 2 people in my ear, and my ear's ringing. So I can hear Daryl Savage, and from heaven, all the way from heaven, I can hear Jim Kramer, and they're saying, "Just spin the ball and be done with it. Spin the ball, be done with it. That's what you do best." With that, I will go to the next frame. Just spin the ball, be done with it, and yeah, pretty much that. Just spin the ball and be done with it. Both of those last 2 shots, I landed both lanes exactly the same. I absolutely pured my mark, both of those. Now, if I miss left or right, I don't know what's going to happen, but I guess you're supposed to hit your mark anyway now, aren't you? right, so there you go. Now I miss my mark, and we see what happens. So, I mean, like, when I spinning the ball like this, I don't have a lot of area to hit at the arrows. I really don't. I got to be really on my game. But if I were to have enough discipline to throw this little spinner that just comes naturally to me over and over and over and over and over again without changing myself all the time, maybe I'll be more accurate. Think about it.
Once again, the lucky number is 7971, 7971.
That's the frustration too with throwing the ball this way. Even though it's my kind of a natural way to bowl, it's like I got a small pocket. That ball was just half pocket. I mean, and I got no help on the 10 pin. So, you know, it's just all like always a work in progress. Trying to find Mr. Goodbar, and you know, now, where do I go from there to try to improve? Well, I could go to that other wrist brace with the elongated finger and try to get more back in and more carry out of it while still throwing the spinner. I could try that. I don't know. To make matters worse, that was a 10th frame. I have no idea. Well, that didn't really teach me much. I missed 2-3 boards left and just stayed there, but I threw it really hard. So, but it wasn't a negative mindset kind of thing. It was just like a blah. I didn't learn much. All right, let's see if Mark can strike out for 290. What am I, the kiss at death? Come on. So, I mean, without even thinking it through, no thinking, purely instinct tells me to do something I rarely do, but I'm with it. Barometer shot plus this, and usually I play the barometer shot with no wrist guard on, but I can play with the wrist brace on. And so my feeling is I have nothing to lose. So, a way that I really like to throw the ball, maybe not this particular ball, because it's 15 pounds. I really don't like throwing barometer shot with 15 pounds. But with the wrist device on, it could prove interesting. Okay, so I bowl leadoff, right? The leadoff guy on the other team waited till they were all done bowling and then took off outside to smoke. I question my sanity. I was actually happy with that. I mean, I could stand to move my feet a little farther left than that because it went high flush. I was actually quite pleased. Full disclosure on what I did, I dialed this dial-up down to a 2 because I don't really like to cut my wrist with a barometer shot. Although I would try it if I needed more hook, but right now I don't. Boy, that first shot was so good. I moved a board left rather than rather than half a board from the other lane. That rung the 10 pin, and of course I missed it like a dum-dum. Three really good shots all of a sudden. I just have to mention the word barometer, and it all comes back to me. Yeah, it's almost amazing. I throw three good shots in a row, and then I do that. Just didn't have my legs under me, and Without seeing the video right away, I don't know why. I must have pushed the ball way weird, or I must have done something weird with my timing. I'm not sure. Or it could be old age. It almost held. I mean, I did move half a board right from the ring 10 to try to get the 10 out, and then I don't throw a good shot, so I don't have a perfect read on what happened. And the battery's lasting longer than I thought. I don't know if I'll make the end of the game, but it's possible. That's why I can't score. Throw a decent shot. I mean, I had tugged it in the oil, but I know if I put it there, it's going into the pocket. Now I'm throwing a 15-pound ball, and that's what I get for it. And that's why I whine about 15-pound bowling balls, because of that. You know, I know it was in the oil. I know it's sliding a little too much into the pocket, but I gotta have shots like that, or else I'm not gonna score. So that ball, I threw just where I threw the one on the other line, but I think I threw it a little slower, and it just barely carried. But those are the tiny bit. Uh-oh. A lot of noise going on lane 10 down there. But anyway, like I said, those are the shots I gotta have if I'm gonna score. Let's see. Now, a few more frames on the battery. I don't know how many. Let's see. I honestly thought that ball was going to tip up and strike. It shows I have no clue. Oh my god. My body just would not do what I wanted to do tonight. I wasn't going to whine about being tired, which I am, but no excuse. Hit my leg. Did I steal your card? Real mine. Just another shot exhibiting my need to throw 16 pounds. Yeah, I tugged it in the oil, but 16-pounder carry set. Spare shot, my legs aren't under me tonight. I know that, Like I said, no excuses for being tired, but old and tired together. Oh yeah! Last frame, thank God. I'll tell you, I'm on the verge of retirement after tonight. This is terrible. 162, 565. And the game, the game that I like the best scored the lowest tonight and probably hit the pocket the most. So it's just 100% honesty. I think I'm getting too old. I just can't make the shots anymore. I really, that's how I feel. Just, so, like I said,
Game 2 cut, 225. Mark Weller, 269.
269. We had two 300s on the other side of the house the first game. And I can't beat 170 in the last game. So it's like, okay. It's so weird how the battery lasted tonight and last time, or whatever it was, last week, I guess. Negatory on that. It's amazing. All right, so next week we're on 9 and 10, this side of the house again. I should bring the computer again so I can bowl embarrassingly bad. And yeah, all right, so who knows what I'm going to do next week. Probably going to bring this ball that I just used and the gold ball, and that's it. Because this ball here, if I'm bowling well, looks like I can make 10 pins with, so why mess with the spare balls? All right, I quit for tonight.